Hello and welcome to the Savera. This is Dinkle before you, bringing you the latest update of this hour. In a significant development, the Supreme Court of India has dismissed the application moved by State Bank of India seeking an extension to reveal the details of electoral bond. Now, this marks a very significant announcement right ahead of the Lok Sabha elections, as the five judges-led this constitution bench has directed State Bank of India to reveal all the details by tomorrow itself, that is March 12th. On Tuesday. Now, why this is important? Because right before the Lok Sabha elections, the Supreme Court wants the nation to know which party has taken how much donation in the form of electoral bonds. This is also important because the Apex Court has directed the State Bank of India to publish this information on their website by 15 March and submit the details in the court by tomorrow itself on the evening of Tuesday, that is March 12. Now, they have also directed to put out the information in two different lists. The first list must include the donation amount and the name of the donor. As it is an important announcement, the Apex Court has directed the State Bank of India to put out this information in two different lists. The list one should include donor and the amount of donation made by him or her. The second list will include the electoral bonds redeemed by the political parties. Let me take you through more details of the story. The bench also entertained a plea to take action against the SBI for contempt of court as it failed to meet the initial deadline set by the court. Previously, the SBI was given a deadline of March 6 to disclose details to the Election Commission of India ahead of the Lok Sabha elections. This directive came after the electoral bond scheme was declared unconstitutional on February 15. The Supreme Court ruled that the scheme allowing anonymous political funding was unconstitutional and ordered the SBI to disclose the donors, recipients and their respective donations made since April 12, 2019. Representing the SBI, senior advocate Harish Salve argued that the bank required additional time to submit details of the electoral bonds to the Election Commission of India. He emphasized the complexity of the matching donations to the donors, as stringent measures had been undertaken to maintain the anonymity under the scheme. Salve clarified that due to the anonymous nature of the system, KYC details were not sorted digitally, necessitating a meticulous process to match the donor and recipient information. However, the Supreme Court responded by asserting that it had directed straightforward disclosure of donations and not a matching exercise. The court questioned the SBI on its actions over the past 26 days, emphasizing that all donors' details existed in the same database. This ruling marks a significant milestone in the ongoing debate over the electoral transparency and campaign finance reform. Well, that's all for now. For major updates, please stay tuned to the Savera.